Hello, dear viewers. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today, we have so much in the news. Mitch McConnell says they will hold a hearing if the House passes articles of impeachment and sends it to the Senate. This surprised some who thought he might find a way to just not bring it to the floor, as he's done with so many things. I kind of want to know what this means. Is there a change behind the scenes over in the Republicans in the Senate? He gave a very unconvincing speech when this news first broke about the Ukrainian call. You know, basically the same old stuff, accusing Democrats of trying to, manufacture something out of nothing. But he looked like he had swallowed a turtle. When he gave that speech, he was just not there. He wasn't happy about it. He wasn't convincing. But now he's like, yes, we will hold a hearing. And he made no comment, as far as I know, about, oh, this is ridiculous and so on and so forth, but we must do it. No. So does that mean there's a change behind the scenes in the Republicans? I also noticed in the last 2 days, there hasn't been so much, coming out and rallying for the president. They've started to figure out what's in those other calls. Remember, I was seeing them do that, looking with the Republicans having frantic meetings, Republicans frantic video. They have started to find out what's in those other calls that are on that top secret server. And now another thing has come out about Trump pressuring the Australian president to help him figure out the origins of the Mueller probe. He still wants to say there was something untoward about how all that information started. So, what else is there? Anyway, let's see if this has any significance. The fact that Mitch and other Republicans are not vociferously defending their president in the last couple of days. Well, Jim Jordan did, but he got it handed to him. Let me tell you. Okay, seven of coins. Okay, he's wondering if it's enough. He's wondering if they can keep this safe enough. He's wondering if they have enough security. So they're not so sure. They're not so sure. Let's see. Also in the present, Eight of Swords, trying to lock it down. Isn't that so interesting? I just did a reading on Mike Pompeo. They must all be in sync with this plan. Eight of Swords, and I did shuffle quite a lot, and I'm picking at random here. Eight of Swords, so also trying to lock it down. Let's lock it down. Let's lock down the investigation. Let's lock down the truth coming out. Swords can be speech, they can be truths, or they can be beliefs. Knight of Wands. Yep, let's keep the investigation stuck. Let's keep them stuck, because that Knight a lot of times has come as incomplete investigations. What about into the future? Six of Swords. Oh man, they're going to be learning some more difficult things. It's going to hit the press. Five of Coins. Shut out into the cold. Oh, I think that Trump is going to sort of turn on them in the coming days and weeks. It's going to get worse. He's going to sort of turn on them. Like, you're not doing enough to defend me. You're not stopping this. What's going on? Oh. And we have the Knight of Cups. They're really going to try to manipulate and make a good impression and rehab their image. They're really going to try to do that. And the Knight of Cups can be manipulative. But he also does this at the behest of someone higher than him, because he's a knight. Interesting. So they are still checking in with Mitch McConnell. What's our plan? What's the plan? What are we doing? And so you will see a consistency among the not only the Republican senators and Congress people, but the Republicans in the White House. Oh, goodness. I don't think it's good for them. I mean, I know it's not good for them, but I think that it's not good for Trump. I do think the flavor is going to turn on him more by a lot of these Republican senators. More in the future, though, is Trump. There's Trump again. Okay, the Nine of Cups, that's his card in the Rider-Waite, the wealthy, smug merchant. Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups. Leaving. Off in search of, well, sometimes that's something more emotionally fulfilling, but that could be a lot of things. But then hope. The Star card. Well, I wonder if this doesn't mean Trump's leaving, but they've rehabbed their, enough of them have taken a stance against him that they're rehabbing their image and they're still having hope for 2020. I wonder, let me see. Queen of Coins again. I see that so much. Queen of Coins. That's sort of like money talks. That's rich donors. That's Mercer, Rebecca Mercer. Does she become discontented with Trump? We have retreat. Hope and retreat. We have 10 of, money, money, money. We have the 10 of coins. Well, guys, I'm hoping that column means he's going right then. That wouldn't be too far into the future, right? Something stops me from saying that decisively, though. You know what I feel like I'm getting? I feel like I'm getting, like there's these two possibilities. Again, the two forks in the road, the two swords, the two possibilities. Let's see about this one. Okay, but there's conflicts. So some are feeling shut out, like the president has turned on them because they haven't defended him enough, or they've said things that like, well, we need to protect the whistleblower, things like that. Grassley said. They've said things like that. So there's a lot of conflict among them. There's a lot of political debate. Well, guys, I feel like it's key times. I feel like it's a key time. And it feels different today than it did 2 days ago. A lot of things are being decided right now with the trajectory of this issue. We do know Trump is leaving at some point and in disgrace. We do know that. I feel like I've always seen that. He's not going to, his presidency will not end well. I do think there's going to be a resignation. I do think there's going to be a refusal to sit for impeachment proceedings. So, I do think there's going to be, it's not going to be good. The question has always been when. But the Hierophant, the government working, I don't know. I think they're going to use all of the power at their disposal to try to fight this. And we do know they're already doing that. They're trying to, where they're resuscitating investigations into Hillary's emails, for goodness sakes. For gosh sakes, 11, well, there were 11 Benghazi hearings. Were there 8 hearings that she had to sit for the emails? They're resuscitating that again, trying to distract again. Trying to work up their base, trying to work up the divide in the U.S., so they can keep their voters. So they're doing that. But we shall see what's going on with this. This is interesting. I see really good cards here, but I cannot take a guess at the timing. When we get closer to it, I probably can. It's a lot of times I'm getting stronger signals from the universe when we do get closer, because so many of these decision points, because there are decision points by individual actors right along this continuum that can affect the trajectory. So we'll keep on checking in. But it feels like Mitch McConnell's change in tone is a sort of, I'm going to keep all my options open. We want to lock this down. We want to stop this. We want to figure out a strategy. And even if that strategy does become that we turn on President Trump. So that's where he's at, I think. All right. I thank you so very, very much. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.